Shalom to the royal priesthood. It's your boy K84 checking in. Now normally I don't do topics like this, and apologize for the beeping there, but I just want to go ahead, and talk about what you're gonna lose when you think you're gaining something when you jump over there to the other side, for your dating options and all that, and things of that nature. Of course, as many in the royal priesthood know, I'm definitely not a fan of. I'm not a fan of IR at all. I think it's detrimental, and I think it's selfish on either side, whether you're the man or the woman. For the same people that tell me, oh, stay out of other people's relationships, well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not here to dip into other people's relationships or business, but I just don't understand what is the appeal of going to the other side. I really don't understand what the appeal is, or what even makes them even a viable partner to me. I think this is really being done out of spite, and I think this is really the true crux of this stupid gender war that we got going on between each other. I hear brothers using the scapegoat of weaves and makeup to go over to Becky. And unfortunately, I see the ladies using the scapegoat of colorism to do the exact same thing, hop over there to Brad. I just don't understand, how you could be some conscious person and yet want to jump over there to the other side. You do realize that if you're a man or a woman and you decide to jump over there, you do lose certain conversations. You can't speak as real as you want about race issues. You can only keep it within gender issues or whatever's going on with the man and woman. The fact that I'm losing my ability, I would go nuts if I lost my ability to go hog wild and talk all types of cash shit about the enemy. Well, that's what you lose when, you go to the other side. And I don't care whether you're a man or woman. It will make it extremely hypocritical and very foolish for you to even bring that stuff up once you're with the other side. The thing with this is like, I don't know why would anybody, any of us really, would even attempt to even lose our ability to bring up races freely as you want, to bring up any type of issues related to race. That's really the main thing that makes you that really kills your concern for racism right there, because you're with the other side. I just can't trust any brother that talks about racism all the time, but yet using the scapegoat of women, having this weave and makeup thing, not even knowing that the weave thing is really because of the Most High Yahweh, put a curse on our women. taking their hair away as a part of disobedience, a part of being disobedient. But yet, brothers constantly use this as a crutch to go over there with Becky. And I think it's by far the weakest excuse to even do that. Now, on the ladies' side, I'm hearing about this crutch of colorism. The hop over there with Brad. And it's the same thing. We're not being loved enough. We're not being loved enough by our male counterparts. I mean, you do realize once you go over there, you lose the privilege of talking about racism. Because you're not going to be taken as serious. You're not going to be taken as serious anymore by anybody. And you shouldn't. I mean, your partner is like the oppressor. If you got a partner that's of the oppressor, you pretty much told the world you're sick and tired of talking about racism. I mean, you're not going to end racism by joining the opposition or joining the enemy in any capacity. Especially, unions like this. I just don't want to ever hear any dude or a woman that's over there with the oppressor talk about race ever again. I think they just gave it up just by being over there with the enemy. I just cannot take any Swirl-Coonin seriously when they talk about oppression. You can't talk about that no more. You're with the damn oppressor. And it's not about what KD thinks or what KD says, even though this video is. It just makes you look super hypocritical and out of place. That means you also accept the way things are. And you want everybody to come together. I've noticed this with brothers. Every time they're with a Becky, they start sounding like the oppressor. All their, basically all their motions, all their, you know what I mean? All of their actions, all of their mannerisms, they all mirror image Brad. And it's the same thing with sisters when they over there with a Brad. They're doing all their mannerisms and all their, attitudes and everything, and all their reflections reflect the Becky. I mean, this has serious psychological and spiritual damage that you lose, if you choose to be over there. I mean, that's just my point of it. It's like, why do I want to lose the true essence of being a Negro just by satisfying some dating option? I just don't understand it at all. For me to be over there and lose my ability to go ham on Becky's and Brad's, that'd be the worst thing I've ever did. And that's why I'll never jump over there, no matter how bad it gets. This is just me just spewing my thoughts and whatnot. And my thoughts more on what you lose if you decide to jump over there. I don't approve of Swirl-Coonin, and I don't rock with any Swirl-Coonin. I just can't rock with a Swirl-Coonin and take them seriously on race, because you're already compromised, and you're more inclined to act like the man or the woman you claim to hate, and that's just my honest opinion on it. Shout out to the royal priesthood. You know who you are. Much love to all y'all. It's your boy KD84. And I'll come back at y'all with another one. Much love to the royal priesthood. Peace.